Since the dawn of civilization, humanity has been captivated by the mysteries that lurk in the depths below and the expanses above. But what happens when the legends of the deep confront the myths of the sky? Today, we delve into an epic confrontation, the colossal sea monster versus the formidable fly monster. Buckle up as we embark on a journey that melds myth, science, and speculative analysis. Throughout history, creatures of unimaginable proportions have been etched into our collective consciousness. The kraken, the leviathan, the rock, beings that defy the boundaries of our natural world. But beyond folklore, what if these titans were grounded in reality? In this expert analysis, we will explore the hypothetical battle between two such giants, using cutting-edge scientific principles and historical contexts to assess their capabilities and the outcome of their clash. The sea monster, often epitomized by the kraken in Norse mythology and the leviathan in biblical narratives, represents the might of the ocean personified. The kraken, described in texts dating back to the 13th century, was said to be larger than islands, with tentacles reaching lengths of up to 1.5 kilometers. The leviathan, on the other hand, was depicted as a monstrous sea serpent, an embodiment of chaos tamed only by divine power. Analyzing historical accounts, the sea monster boasts an immense size, estimated at over 200 meters in length. Its physiology includes massive tentacles capable of exerting crushing pressures exceeding 5,000 psi, comparable to the bite force of a crocodile multiplied several times. Armored scales composed of a keratin-like substance combined with mineral deposits could provide defense mechanisms akin to the dermal denticles of sharks, reducing drag and offering protection. The sea monster's abilities likely stem from a biological mastery over hydrokinetics. By displacing vast volumes of water using its colossal mass and fin movements, it could generate whirlpools with rotational speeds approaching 30 meters per second. Additionally, bioluminescent organs, photophores, along its body might facilitate communication and predation in the abyssal zones, emitting light at wavelengths optimized for penetrating deep-sea darkness. Residing in the hadal-pelagic zone, depths exceeding 6,000 meters, the sea monster's habitat is characterized by near-freezing temperatures and immense pressures surpassing 1,100 atmospheres. Its adaptation to these conditions suggests a physiology that leverages piezolites, molecules that stabilize proteins under pressure, ensuring cellular functions remain intact. Moreover, its influence over marine life could be facilitated through infrasonic vocalizations, affecting creatures across a 100-kilometer radius. The fly monster finds its roots in legends like the roc from Arabian folklore, a bird so immense it could carry off elephants. Similarly, tales from ancient Mesopotamia speak of Anzu, a massive bird-like creature with the head of a lion. Extrapolating these myths, the concept of a gigantic aerial beast taps into humanity's fascination with the skies and the unknown predators that might reign there. The fly monster is envisioned with a wingspan stretching approximately 150 meters, rivaling modern aircraft like the Boeing 747. Its body would exhibit an exoskeleton composed of chitin reinforced with metallic elements such as iron or titanium acquired through bioaccumulation, granting it both strength and relative lightness. Compound eyes with thousands of ommatidia would afford it near 360-degree vision, detecting prey and threats with unparalleled precision. Capable of achieving supersonic flight speeds exceeding Mach 1, the fly monster could generate sonic booms as offensive mechanisms, disorienting foes and causing structural damage. Additionally, projections suggest it could expel aerosols laden with neurotoxic compounds, analogous to the bombardier beetle's defense, impacting the neurological functions of other organisms upon contact. Residing in the upper troposphere and stratosphere, altitudes between 10,000 and 50,000 meters, the fly monster is adapted to thin air environments. Its respiratory system would require a highly efficient tracheal network, perhaps augmented with air sacs similar to those in birds, facilitating oxygen exchange in low-pressure conditions. Command over aerial creatures might be exerted through ultrasonic frequencies, imperceptible to humans but influential to avian species. In a speculative scenario driven by climate anomalies, such as a significant increase in global temperatures or shifts in oceanic currents, the natural territories of these two giants begin to overlap. The sea monster's domain expands due to rising sea levels inundating coastal regions, while the fly monster descends to lower altitudes as atmospheric conditions change, setting the stage for an inevitable confrontation. The battleground is a remote equatorial island formed atop a tectonic convergence, where deep-sea trenches meet soaring mountain ranges. This unique geography provides the perfect arena, where the depths of the ocean rise to kiss the heights of the sky. Humanity watches with a mix of awe and terror. Seismologists record unprecedented disturbances, meteorologists note erratic weather patterns, and marine biologists report mass migrations of sea life. Governments dispatch reconnaissance units, and social media floods with unverified sightings, sparking global intrigue and fear. The first signs are subtle, yet unsettling. Pods of whales beach themselves without apparent cause. Flocks of birds abandon migratory paths, circling aimlessly. Instruments detect infrasonic and ultrasonic frequencies of unknown origin, hinting at the looming presence of colossal beings. As the fly monster descends, its shadow darkens the sky. Sensing an intruder, the sea monster surfaces. Towering waves cascade off its immense form. The fly monster initiates an aerial assault, emitting a sonic boom that sends shockwaves across the water. Unfazed, the sea monster retaliates by generating a massive waterspout, reaching heights of over 500 meters, attempting to engulf its airborne adversary. The sea monster leverages its control over water, creating whirlpools and tsunamis aimed at destabilizing the fly monster's flight patterns. In response, the fly monster utilizes rapid dive attacks, reaching speeds of 340 meters per second, approaching the limits of biological tolerance, to strike with kinetic force. Both employ their environmental mastery, turning the battlefield into a turbulent nexus of air and sea. A critical moment unfolds as the sea monster's tentacle, moving with accelerated velocity due to hydrodynamic optimization, strikes the fly monster's wing. The impact fractures part of the wing structure, reducing its aerodynamic efficiency by approximately 20%. This impairment forces the fly monster to adjust its tactics, now relying more on long-range attacks. The sea monster summons a mega tsunami, a wall of water over 100 meters high, generated by rapid seafloor displacement. Simultaneously, the fly monster, harnessing atmospheric instabilities, induces a hypercane, a storm system with wind speeds exceeding 800 kilometers per hour. The convergence of these forces results in an unprecedented meteorological phenomenon, disrupting global weather patterns momentarily. In the eye of the atmospheric chaos, the sea monster and the fly monster confront each other. The sea monster channels all remaining energy to create a maelstrom, intending to drag the fly monster into the depths. The fly monster, in a last gambit, dives directly toward the sea monster's head, aiming to deliver a decisive strike to a vital organ. The collision releases energy equivalent to several hundred tons of TNT, a testament to their sheer mass and velocity. When the dust settles and the waters calm, only one silhouette remains visible. The sea monster retreats into the depths, while remnants of the fly monster's exoskeleton drift on the ocean surface. The victor, the ancient leviathan of the sea. The battle leaves an indelible mark on the planet. Coastal topographies are reshaped. New fjords and inlets form from the sea monster's aquatic manipulations. The hypercane dissipates, but not before depositing ionic compounds into the stratosphere, temporarily affecting climate patterns and leading to cooler global temperatures, a minor volcanic winter. Humanity grapples with the revelation of these titanic beings. Scientists convene emergency summits to study the phenomena, while governments assess the implications for national security and environmental policy. Public sentiment oscillates between relief at the end of the immediate threat and existential dread over what other mysteries might lie hidden. The clash enters the annals of history, inspiring a new wave of art, literature, and philosophy. Tales of the great battle are passed down, morphing into allegories about nature's dominance over humanity and the delicate balance of our world's ecosystems. From a biomechanical perspective, the sea monster's advantage lay in its home environment and immense strength, coupled with near-impenetrable defenses. The fly monster's agility and speed were formidable, but its reliance on flight made it susceptible to the sea monster's manipulation of the air-sea interface. The injury to its wing significantly compromised its combat effectiveness. Had the fly monster maintained altitude and leveraged long-range attacks, utilizing its neurotoxic aerosols more effectively, the outcome might have differed. Similarly, an alliance with other aerial creatures could have provided strategic advantages. Alternative environmental conditions, such as a land-based confrontation, may have tipped the scales in favor of the fly monster. The confrontation between the sea monster and the fly monster was a titanic clash that transcended mere myth, offering a profound exploration into the capabilities of legendary creatures through a scientific lens. From the depths of the ocean to the heights of the sky, their battle reminds us of the limitless wonders and terrors that our world could harbor. While rooted in speculation, this analysis underscores the importance of understanding our environment and the delicate balance within ecosystems. It challenges us to consider the unknown and to appreciate the complexities of life, both real and imagined. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the hypothetical and the legendary, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming explorations into the extraordinary. Share your thoughts below. How do you think the battle could have unfolded differently? Let's get the discussion flowing.